Hey, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. Well, you guys, we are still on our way through that beautiful book, the Gospel of John. And what's very interesting about it is the wonderful, the wonderful secrets that it's unveiling before my eyes. And I just love that you guys are going to tag along. You dirty dozen or so, if you can keep up with this, this is probably one of the most comprehensive retelling of the Bible that could ever happen. But I'm only one-sided. I'm only thinking about the mind, and I'm only really thinking about the spiritual side of this Bible. But we don't get it without knowing and having some kind of a hold on the letter, what we see. All right, so we have the number 15 coming up as the next chapter. Add those two together and we get 6. So this is going to be about the works. You can just say that before you even start reading. It even starts out as, I am the true vine and my Father is the husbandman. All right, well, right off the bat, we are talking about the very two witnesses in the Bible. All right, regardless of how many names there are, they show up in that spot. One is the vine, and then one is the Father. The husbandman, if you look that up, you'll find that that is a farmer. And of course, what grows out of the earth would be the vine. That's so beautiful. And I'm so grateful to have these eyes and what I see, what I hear. And I just think it's just so unfortunate that I'm one of the only people that can do that. And that other people are just, I don't know what you're hearing. I just don't know what you're hearing whenever I talk and tell you about the spiritual side of this Bible. But nonetheless, it's worth all this time. It's worth all my attention. It is. It is. I will give it to you. I died for myself, and in a way to bring light into the world. It's for you. It's for everybody. It's for everyone. It's free of charge, and you're well worth it. All right. So, anyways, it says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. So his Father will take it away, those parts of you that do not make fruit. And of course, we are talking about the chakra system, all right? The works, the way, all right? Now, if ye are clean, so anyways, God's in charge of whether you have fruit or not. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. And you're only clean if you can understand what he is saying. Otherwise, you are unclean. All right? Abide in me, and I in you. And as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. That's beautiful. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, and the same as bringeth fruit, much fruit. For without me, ye can't do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burnt. This is 6. This is not a really good thing. It's showing that you are expendable. This outside doesn't care for you. You're just a piece of wood for the fire. If ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. This is 7. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so hath I loved you. Continue ye in my love. That's 9. 9 is a control, a conscious number. So the Father hath loved me, so I have loved you. Continue in my love. That's a beautiful thing. That's 9 taking a lock on your conscience, and it's a beautiful thing. If you keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Really beautiful. The idea that greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down for his friends. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command of you. Henceforth I call not servants, I want to call you my friends. But I have called you friends, for all the things that I have heard of my Father I have made known to you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, and that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he shall give it to you, or he shall give it you. These things I command, and that ye love one another. This is 17. That becomes an 8. And if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Well, we're going to get into this part that, whatever they did to me, they're going to do to you now. You got this kind of something's going on. It's kind of freaking me out a little, but I ain't scared. I already said something about I'd give my time and my life for this, and I have. And I'm not so care whatever happens from this particular point. Because it's like Jesus would say, what can you do to me? I've already overcome the world, and I've already been granted some kind of really wonderful thing. I'm not afraid, and I will never be afraid. It says here that remember the word that I said unto you: the servant is not greater than his Lord. If thou have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in the law, that they hated me without cause. But then the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of the truth, which proceedeth from the Father. He shall testify of me, and ye shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. So we did. We read the whole damn thing instead of skipping all over it. This is it's actually talking. It's talking to you, the person that's been saved. This is a very positive thing. This whole thing is story, but this whole part of the story, and then it just, it gives you what happens on the other side. So we're trying to switch sides here, and this going up for Jesus to be killed on the outside is ghastly and scary and bloody and hurtful. But this from the inside is just what God is asking for us to do. So there's this complete opposites of each other, just absolutely from the carnal side of something and understanding the carnal and physical and that which that you see from that you don't see. The inside of you saves us. What we find on the inside of the Bible brings us to where it saves us. This is where we want to get crucified. We want to get cut off from the outside world. We want to go up and visit with God and the Holy Ghost and all. We want to go here. But if you read this from the outside, oh, you know, I know people that are ready to die, but then they get close to it. They got to go off to the hospital and try to save themselves. You know, I said, why don't you just die? You want to die? That's what you want to do. What am I looking for? The button to come out of all this. I hope you got more information out of this part of the Bible. It's revealing itself slowly, but surely. One secret at a time. And just like the song goes, it's one day at a time. So I think he's still doing the works. I'm not sure where he is on the ladder yet. You know, we haven't heard from the Prince of Darkness, or the Prince. We haven't heard from the Prince of this world. All right. And I'm wondering, I'm going to have to get on with this because, you know, all of these are us. When we're going to get a visit from a prince, if it becomes the devil, you know that's just our mind knocking on the door while we are in this meditation. So that means it'll be close to the sixth chakra if that happens. So 5 would be this brethren and gathering. So I didn't really hear that much business going on. But in the future, what we're looking for is the knock on the door, the idea that we have to be, Satan's got to, you know, kind of like try to bribe us. And in all the stories, this is the outside, the men of the town, which would be Satan, would be, and he's also the donkey, the talking donkey. All right. This is the outside of us, the scan the beast. All right. It's going to try to interfere. He doesn't want this to happen. Because remember, it's about the individual. It's not really that idea of conquering, you know, of one superpower against another superpower. It's the lower mind being bridled with the higher mind and making a better human being out of you. I love you. I'm going to go and do the rest of this. Just going to go one right after another. I'm starving. I might stop and get something to eat. But this is me. I see you.